We think the things that we occupy ourselves with are the bigger things in life that will take care of us. Meanwhile, the things that really take care of us are the little things that we have ignored. The simple thoughts, those little angry thoughts, those little corrupt thoughts that we inject in our minds, they create dead impulses that slowly destroy us. Those dead impulses, guess what? Do you know how they destroy us? When you are positive and all of a sudden you are living, you are smiling, you are happy, and all of a sudden there's something that happens to you and all of a sudden your mood changes from happiness to sadness. You've killed the happiness. The cells of happiness in you have been suppressed. It's a dead impulse you've introduced. Please, I want this to make sense to you. Get what I'm saying. Understand it. Don't look at the way I speak it. You know, at times some of us misinterpret me. I come from Africa. And at times my language, my mood, the way of speaking will not be appealing the way you will look at it. But I want you to look at sense, the sense behind what I'm trying to convey, the message I'm trying to put forward. It's what matters, not how I say it. Dead impulses. If you are happy and all of a sudden you inject a negative thought in that happiness, you are killing the cell of that happiness in you. It's a counterproductive thing. This means that the more happy you generate, the more happy cells you create in your body. Life cells flourish. You don't have to pay money for that. You provide life to yourself without paying a dime. Please, these are things that you need to pay serious attention to. It's important. And these things will multiply. Every cell in your body suffers when you inject negative thoughts in it. Right in your mental power, your body, every part of your system begins to be affected by those impulses. So watch how you think. Watch what you think. Be very careful. Watch how you deal with issues. We need to understand that the God we worship writes their names on our faces. They write their names on our faces. The face is carved from within by invisible tools. Our thoughts, our emotions. It is a table of content of our life's history. Let me repeat this once more so that you get it clear. The God we worship writes their names in our faces. The face is carved from within and with invisible tools. Our thoughts, our emotions is a table of our contents, of our life's history. A bulletin board on which is advertised what has been going on inside of us. Get this clear. When you think, it's carved inside of your face from within. It shapes. Your thoughts will manifest outside, but it begins from inside. The shaping, the carving, the sculpting begins from inside. Let the God that molds you mold you. Don't try to mold yourself. You can't. There is a book that I love reading. It's called Pushing to the Frontiers. It's a very old book which teaches that there is no habit of always carrying an optimistic, hopeful attitude of really expecting that things are going to turn out well with us and not ill, that we are going to succeed and not fail, no matter if our prospects may seem to be contradictory, that we are going to be happy and not miserable. Pushing to the Frontiers points out that most people do not utilize a large part of their effort because their mental attitude does not correspond with their endeavor. So that although working for one thing, they are really expecting something else. And it is what we expect that we tend to get. That there is no philosophy or science by which a man can arrive at a success goal when he is facing the other way. When every step he takes is on the road to failure, he talks or converses like a failure, acts like a failure. For prosperity to begin in the mind, look, let me tell you, it's impossible with a mental attitude which is hostile to it. When you understand these facts and understand that success will not happen until you begin to think it, until you begin to have a mindset that is thinking success, you will not be able to be successful. Your success begins when you are thinking success.
I just want to remind you, on the microphone is Emmanuel Mallo, and it's America Calling.
No man can become prosperous while he really expects or half expects to remain poor. For holding the poverty thought keeps in touch with poverty, producing conditions, discourages prosperity. It's a fact. You cannot expect to be rich while you think poor. Or you find you stay in a poor environment, you begin to thrive in a poor-stricken environment and expect to be rich. You cannot expect to be pure and stay in an environment which is corrupt. I ran away from my former country because the corruption there was horrible. I looked at my life. I looked at myself when I was very young. I thought of something that the Bible said. Guard your youth with all dignity. I saw what was happening in my country. I saw the way the things were corrupt. I couldn't stay there. I saw my friends, my colleagues, my peers. They were gravitating towards money, towards all these crazy things. I walked away. I walked. Imagine I stayed in that situation. I would not be on this radio station right now, admonishing you to watch your life, to be very careful. It took me more than 2 decades and a half to refine my thinking, to resist things that most of us will find it difficult to resist out of temptation. I walked away. Walk away from things that will hurt you. Walk away from things that will change your mental attitude and give you a negative attitude. Walk away from things that will make you not to be compassionate. Walk away from things that will make you not to be kind. Walk away from things that will change your attitude and make you begin to think like leaders of Boko Haram, leaders of ISIS, terrorists, and intimidating, and people that want to strangle others or shoot and kill or destroy or kill or make things that are detrimental to human beings. Run! The Bible tells us that we should walk out our salvation with trembling and fear. The Quran says the same thing. Say, watch it. Watch out. Meanwhile, the Bhagavad Gita say, do everything in respect of nature. Do it for the sake of nature. Watch your back. Watch what you do. It may look in the surface as if it looks good. Beneath is destructive. It's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you when you do evil. It's going to hurt you when you don't take care of yourself. It's going to hurt you when you don't look at what you do with your life. It's going to hurt you when you don't pay close attention, when you just decide to respond to desires that come in and out, and you just respond on them without really taking a closer look how they will affect you today, tomorrow, after tomorrow, next year, and the rest of your life. How they will affect you when you lie on your bed and it's about to die. Watch your life, please. It's important. It makes sense. I know you need that job. I know you need that family. I know you need that money. I know you need the car. I know you need all these things. You need that house. You need your family. You need all these things. You also need your life. You need your sanity, don't you? You need your dignity, don't you? You need ethics, don't you? Those ethics will give you a moral, will make people to respect you in the society, don't you? When you take the wrong decisions, they will only hurt your own image. Don't take care of everything and then forget to take care of the most important thing, your image. Give yourself a good image. Be compassionate, and love will flow around you. Care about people. Care about the well-being of people, others, not only yourself. Don't only look at your situation and say, I want this, I don't care what any other person wants. It's wrong. Your image is involved in this business. The business of your image is the most important business you should take care of. Don't let that slip away, brother, sister, husband, wife, children. If we take care of our images, our society will get better. What is happening in the court system will not be happening. What is happening in the military will not happen. What is happening in the police will not happen. What is happening in the market, in the businesses will not happen. What is happening in the politics of this country will not happen. What is happening in Washington, in the whole system, will not happen if each and every one of us watch what we do. Isn't that true? Is there anything wrong with that? Why should I be crucified for just saying something this truthful that we know that all of us need it? We all. I'm not saying it because of myself. But I know that if you do it, I will get better. You will get better. Our society will get better. The police will get better. Everything around us will get better. If only we take personal responsibility. You and I. You and me. Tell me you will love that will listen to some more music and that you will stick here. And we'll come back to this. This is about you, you know. It's about me. It's about this, our community. It's about this, our country. We let our lives loose and enemies that got in America. We let ourselves as individuals lose. We didn't take care of our thoughts. And we began to blame others. We didn't take responsibility for our problems. And guess what happened? Terrorists, they saw the hole that we opened, and they came in. It's time for us to lock that hole. Let them commit their crimes out there and not say, okay, America has a hole. We have to come in here and attack. We hear Boko Haram say it. ISIS. We heard North Korea. We heard all these people. If we keep blaming others and don't look at ourselves and say we need to work together to protect us, what are we going to do? They are coming. They are all over the world looking at us, and we are here fighting. When are we going to say no? Brethren, something is going on that is not right. We need to fix this. If not, they're coming after us. We need to agree on something. A house divided cannot stand, America. Am I lying? Why will you let my language, my tongue, my slang be what will hinder us from doing something to protect our house where we live? Don't we think it's important we do something about this? We don't have to terrorize terrorists. We have to protect ourselves. Let's hold ourselves together. Let's be compassionate with one another. Let's help those that are weak. Let's help those that are homeless. Let's help those that don't have financial support. Let's help those that don't have jobs. Let's help those that need to go to school. If all of us get strong, those people are not coming here. They will not. I like it the way one of my friends put it. He said, at times, these people out there are afraid to come and fight us because they know every American has a gun. That sounds so funny. Though it's funny one way or the other, but the other way it's not also. He says, but the world is afraid because they know every American is armed. And that's true. We need to arm ourselves. I don't encourage the gun issue, but we need to arm ourselves with intelligence as Americans. We need to arm ourselves with compassion. Love your neighbor. That neighbor of you will protect you more than a police officer. That friend of you will protect you more than a police officer. That your wife will protect you if you understand each other better. Let's listen to something. Let's get some more music. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Trust me.
So rough, easy, not easy, Babylon too tough.
And I want to remind you, listening to America Calling here at KMEC 105.1 FM. On the microphone is your brother, is your friend, is the person who will stand for you when everything goes wrong. eMallo is the person who will stand for you, who understand this society better. What's going on? We can fix this, you know. And I know you want to be part of this because you are not left out of this. I love you. We'll come back to this.
Easy, not easy, not take it so rough. Easy, not easy, Babylon